Welcome back to DCW. Middleweight. Tag team action on the way. Expect this one to be high impact, fast paced. The following is a middleweight tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 324 pounds, Sucio, the Kamikaze Kid. Awesome!
This match is certainly going to be unpredictable tonight. You never know what's going to happen when you get four little guys in there.
Well, we went from one of the most eccentric duos in DCW history to probably the two most fired up ones. Their opponents at a combined weight of 285 pounds, the Sonics. Fang!
Get the name right, Timmy Baltimore. Get it right.
What do you mean?
They're the tapeworms. Everybody knows their tag team names.
I don't know where he gets his format.
He doesn't. That's the key to that. He doesn't.
Sucio starting it off with Fang.
I'm a little on the quiet side, but I'm not real happy about this crap that Los Locos is trying to pull out here. I'm
covering.
building too.
Certainly.
Well, I promise everybody I'll keep my eye close to that situation. If he thinks he's going to try to manage with that ball bat and
this is looking good. They are
walk
looking.
his man to the title, he's got another thing coming.
And this one going to be a lot quicker pace. Hold on 1 second.
Gavin Garrison.
What are you doing out here?
Gavin Garrison. I like this man. I like this man. I'm going to take over from my seat and let the professor of professional wrestling, Gavin Garrison, elucidate for you.
Oh, well.
For you.
Hallucinate.
So I wouldn't give my seat up to many people, but Gavin Garrison.
All right, well, the professor of professional wrestling.
Professional wrestling, because I talk on it. It's now your property for the rest of this
and a
match.
2 count.
What an honor. Twinkle Toes, thank you.
Gavin Garrison, welcome to the broadcast. Twinkle Toes, thank you. Very kind to give up this
Finally, DCW is graced by the presence of a true intellectual giant.
And you're
here to educate the Derby City faithful. Finally.
Well, finally for you. And
well, Gavin, I've been doing that for the last 6 months, but you are doing a good job.
I thought you got out of here, Twink.
You did a fine job. I'm just trying to elaborate and pick up where you left off. So.
Let's talk about, as you see, this is a different style matchup than I'm certain you're used to wrestling here, Gavin. Fast-paced, high impact. These middleweights know how to turn up the excitement, know how to turn up the competition better than anyone in Derby City.
Well, sure, Timmy, we've got some furious action in the ring. But
hold on, cover,
however,
feet on the ropes.
If you took the 4 of their IQs, added them all together, and then added 50, it would only be a fraction of mine, and that's being generous.
Very humble Gavin Garrison. You see the Kamikaze Kid missing with that splash.
You're working on a bell curve of 50, huh?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let me ask you, Gavin, with this huge tournament coming up to crown the first ever singles DCW champion throughout the month of February, even into March, starting in a couple of weeks, you got to certainly have aspirations to be the man here in Derby City. Quick roll up by Sonic.
Well, Timmy, that's the smartest thing you said all night. Of course, I'm excited. I cannot wait to be crowned the first DCW heavyweight champion because I have some major plans for this institution. I plan on instituting a 30-minute, a 30-minute lecture period every single show so that I can explain and educate these fans.
We're certainly looking forward to that as Sucio being whipped off by Sonic. Sonic with the back body drop.
A 30-minute lecture is what you're wanting to do, huh?
That'll be
someone has to teach these people. Not everyone in Kentucky can afford to be educated as well as I have in my life.
You're not wanting to do this on television, are you?
Of course, television is the only medium for somewhat of my intellectual prowess.
Well, may I suggest you buy your own time to do your 30-minute lectures and not be imposing it on us?
I hate to cut you off, gentlemen, but we're not doing this matchup any justice. These 4 are leaving it all out in the ring, and Kamikaze able to capitalize, seeing the mistake on Sonic.
Well, I don't think your little visitor here is too concerned about the action going on in the ring. He's concerned about his 30-minute lecture and telling everybody how much smarter he is than everybody else.
Well, there's a lot of heart in this ring, and you know what? I'm not going to stand here and be insulted by mental midgets. I'm going to take my leave of you, gentlemen.
You can leave.
Well, Gavin Garrison, the professor of professional wrestling, out here. Hold on, covered by the Kamikaze Kid. And we were certainly graced by his presence. Thanks.
What an intellectual guy that man is.
You got a mouse in your pocket?
There's Sucio tagged out in rather, and He's taking it to Sonic.
Well, back to this match, as you said, we needed to get back to here. Sonic and Fang.
Oh, the missed elbow.
They had a whole lot of confidence in the back locker room tonight that they were finally getting to take on somebody their own size and weight, somebody they thought they could compete with, somebody that they thought was a fair match. And I tell you what, totally awesome is what you all call them. Totally rotten is what I would know to call them. They certainly held their own.
Little Fang now is giving them some welly.
And Fang completely fired up, man. 125 pounds of burning inferno fire.
I honestly wonder if he weighs that much.
And you see, scouted that maneuver on the Kamikaze Kid before the roll-up.
Ooh.
Susio breaking up the predicament.
I thought we had the pin then, Timmy.
I think we would have had it not been for Susio. Man, this middleweight action.
It's fast and
Unbelievably
furious.
fat. You were right. Say it again, it bears repeating.
Fast and furious.
It is a different style than you're going to see. There's only men of this size and stature can perform.
Oh,
Bang in a bad way.
And wrestle at this pace. Dropping the leg does Susio.
He looks limp. His whole body is just
I
wasted.
tell you what, they look confident in the back. Well, they're not looking very confident right now. And that's it.
Yeah.
Kid picking up the win. And here are your winners. Man, what a match. Here are your winners. Totally awesome.
Well, they wanted somebody in their own weight class. They wanted somebody in their own weight class. They got them, and take a look at what happened. They found out that even in your own weight class, you can still get beat.
Oh, look at the teamwork there. That's beautiful. What a team.
You call it what you want. Totally awesome. Have won this middleweight tag team match. Looking very impressive. But the story that we broke tonight, the DCW tournament, coming up to crown the first ever DCW champion in 2 weeks.
Could be me.
And ladies and gentlemen, coming
Got some
up,
money on that.
well, this is going to be, when's it start in 2 weeks? And it's going to stretch throughout the month of February, even into March perhaps, right?
Everybody wants to be the first DCW champion. Nobody can be it apart from one man.
Everybody wants to be the first. You got to think Totally Awesome's going to be it. You got to think the Sonic Fang and even Los Locos. But it's going to be huge.
Anybody that's around here is going to be a part of that tournament. That you can got my word
I
on.
want to be the first champion.
Stay tuned for the big tournament coming up in a couple of weeks. But up next, your main event, JTG, Adam Revolver. This one spilling over.
You couldn't win the tournament if you was the only one in it.
I could be it.